This is part 3 of this reading about protecting your peace and what that means and how you do that. I just realized I needed to make a part 3 because I was speaking with somebody who left a comment on one of these on my post here, and it sparked something in me. And that's why it's great to leave comments, because then it makes me think about it in a different way. It makes you as the listener think about it in a different way, and it puts that energy out into the collective when we start focusing on it, talking about it, thinking about it in a new way. So comments are great if they are kind and expansive. So this person, Wendy, thank you. She said that she was grateful for me posting this because she is having a hard time too right now, as I am, with trying to fix a person or situation and protect her peace at the same time. So I said to her when I responded to her that, I need a part 3 because we need to talk about, well, if we're going to stop trying to fix someone, because nobody wants to be fixed. People just want to be loved. People just want to be heard. People want to be seen. So if you're coming at it from that approach, even if that's not your intention, but they are absorbing it, that you're trying to fix them, that something's wrong with them, you're going to be met with a lot of resistance. And so there's not going to be any shift in behavior or attitude, etc. So I guess what I was thinking was, how does that show up? How do we not give up on the person? How do we proceed if we're saying, okay, from this point I'm focusing on my life, my dreams, my intentions, what I see as the beauty in the world. I'm focusing on how I see the world. I'm not going to try to force other people how I see the world. Again, very hard to do when you're talking about someone that you love dearly, 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 and you're worried and you think they're in trouble. Okay. So the thing is, I think what we can do is we can always come, as Jesus would say, from a place of love. That means that we do a lot less talking and a lot more listening. We don't force listening. We don't force talking. We don't force anything. We kind of just hold this, like this being is holding this egg, this place of quiet, sturdy, steady, stable, is what I'm hearing, sacred space. So you're praying for them. You're sending loving energy, healing energy their way. I'm sorry, I'm trying to listen to what I'm hearing. There has to be, the struggle has to be put aside. We have to stop seeing the situation as a struggle. We have to stop living from that place. We have to stop struggling physically with it, mentally, emotionally. And we just have to be spiritually supportive, which basically means holding sacred space. Sacred space means that that this person has the capability to figure out their own situation, their own struggles, that within them is that endless potential and possibility that the universe holds. And that they are capable of doing that. You're giving them the space to figure it out on their own. If they ask for support, you can give it. You might want to ask a lot more questions and turn them back toward their self, their inner self, their own self-discovery, their own self-expression, their own self-understanding. Questions have a way of doing that. Even if you have a lot of wisdom and insight, if you're doing a lot of talking at somebody, they start to shut down after a while. You could be the wisest person in the world. There were a lot of people, as we know, that did not listen to Jesus and decided that they wanted to crucify him because his message was against what they deeply believed. So I lost my train of thought now. That sacred space is honoring that place within the person that is capable of making their own choices and knowing that their soul will figure it out. It may not be on your timetable that they figure it out, but again, you pushing and pushing and pushing and trying to fix is not going to shift the situation. Sometimes maybe all people need is a hug. And I believe in you. I know you're going to do the thing that's best for yourself and your family or your situation. I'm here for you if you need me. Simple, simple things. And in the meantime, if you must feel that you're doing something, pray. Pray hard. Pray really hard for them. Prayer really raises the frequency and invites our higher spirit guides, starseed sisters and brothers, ascended masters, gods and goddesses, angels, and source, Mother, Father, God energy into the situation to assist. It's almost like you're handing it over to them. You're calling them in. That's your power team, you know? You can't be your own power team when you're trying to help somebody you love. You can't be solitary. It's too much on your shoulders. We have to ask for help. So I hope that helped, and I think this is the end. Part 1, 2, 3. Thanks for listening, everybody, and thanks for leaving comments. Sending you love.